What's going on, guys? Passion on Fire here. Listen up. I've been thinking a lot, which is mainly my problem. I overthink everything, okay? So I'm going to start doing these little 5 to 10 minute passion rants. I'm going to make a little playlist of them and see what becomes of them for myself and for anyone who cares to listen. But sometimes the thoughts just need to come out, and we'll see where it takes me. And where it takes you guys, who knows? But obviously, I got some biddies laid out here. And I want to talk about portable rock art, and specifically the portable rock art community, and how we have all ended up in the basement cellar of the rockhounding niche, tucked away in the corner of YouTube. All of us have ended up in our little microcosms, like 4 people in this one, 6 people here, 3 people there, 2 people there, and we all are hinged on our own separate convictions and beliefs that we're unwilling to let go of in any way, shape, or form. And I think that creates a problem, and that makes us the bastard redheaded stepchild of the rockhound community. Because to be honest, I don't mean to be cruel, but we look foolish. We look childish and stupid. I know I look childish and stupid, and in fact, sometimes it's my purpose. But if I'm going to cling to this portable rock art thing at all, which is so intriguing, how can you not be intrigued by it? There's something to it. How do we further our cause, our collective cause? Do we have a cause? Do we all want the same thing? Some of us see faces in the stone. Some of us see animals. Some of us see etchings. Some of us see carvings. Some of us see shit ground down. Some of us see stuff, totems. Some of us see formations. I see pictographs. Like, this is a pretty hard evidence artifact. This would probably pass muster with the general rockhounding community. But it's the woo stuff that the community is not going to accept as a whole. And we kind of know that coming out of the gate. But I think we need to ask ourselves, do we have a common purpose? Because I've never seen, this isn't true, I have seen, but we are so fractured. We're not a community. We are, but we aren't. And everyone I've met in this community has been fucking awesome. Like, super cool people. One of the people I just met recently, like personally on the phone, was Miss Katie from Ontario, Orion, Ontario. I forget which way it is. I know all of you guys. You guys know me. Like, we all have our little beliefs. You know what I mean? Like, how do we forge that together? Do we even play with that? Because let's be real. If we each are stuck in our little system of belief about what it is we see and how it is the rocks are arranged and what their meaning is, we're all wrong 100%, because we can't all be right. So we've really turned this shit into dogmatic, like, religion for some of us. And, whatever, that's fine. But I feel like I need, me personally, if I was to be a member of the community, need to feel more galvanized. I need to feel like there's a purpose to it. Now, the purpose does not have to be projected in any direction, but I've noticed too much like little rivalry, bitter fighting shit, or just like, speaking tongue-in-cheek, or just speaking whispers, bullshit, stupid stuff about rocks, guys. Like, this is Mother Nature. This is cool shit. If you see faces in every rock you pick up and you believe there's something to it, then good. Like, you're onto something for yourself. Maybe the purpose of it is for you to have a journey internally. Who knows? One thing I want to get out. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but the definition of the word artifact. I think a lot of us are trying to prove our artifacts, right? An artifact can be anything. It just has to exist in the past in some way, and it's an artifact. Artifact. Okay? The definition is pretty damn broad. Anything can be. I don't think the collective argument is to get the masses to believe these are artifacts. We're trying to convince people that these are not as Mother Nature would normally create stone. Whether the influence came from ancient people, whether you believe it's fucking aliens, whether you believe it's some cosmic Christ force, some God infusing his ethereal wisdom into the stones, whatever you believe, You believe that. That's the crux of the argument. It's not to prove that they're artifacts. It's to prove the power of the stones, the message they're trying to spread. And I think, you know, collectively as a community, we should be able to come together, at least on some consensus about stuff. Otherwise, we're just going to stay in the cellars. We're going to stay in the fucking dank basement, and, you know, fucking Uncle Earl will throw us a piece of stale bread once in a while. Whoever the fuck that is. But I don't know if this makes any sense, guys, but it's something I've been thinking about. So I'm not gonna run these out too long because I'll talk forever. The last thing is, if you want to, now this is all me, but if you're identifying artifacts, one thing I've learned recently, this is just something I want to share with people, is this rule of two levels. So if you can find a rock that has two perfectly straight sides that are level, especially if they're parallel with one another, like I have one here, look. For example, this guy, okay? This and this are perfectly parallel. Look for that in the stones, guys, because there's something to that. Do I know what it is? No. That's as far as my journey goes. I can be convinced otherwise, but as far as I'm concerned, when I find rocks like this, that these are perfectly parallel, and sorry, Al. I mean, these are flat as fuck. These are so flat, it's not even funny. So, I mean, look out for those. There's something to those rocks, and I just wanted to get that out there. But hey, I love you guys. I might do more of these little rants. I'm open for comments, requests. Bust them biddies. Keep your passion alive. I love all of you. This YouTube shit's fun. And everyone I've met along the way have been so cool. All of you guys are so cool, and you know who you are. And I love all of you so much. And thank you. And yeah, bust them biddies, yo.